Hi everybody, today we'll talk about the Strela-10M, a new vehicle added to many tech trees with the storm warning update. In this case, we will do the first 5 matches with the Strela-10M from the Hungarian army that can be found in the Italian tech tree at BR 10.3. We'll do the first 5 matches and see how it goes. Okay, we spawn for the first match with our Strela-10M. Obviously, the first 5 matches with an interior aren't as intense as other matches with other vehicles. Okay, we already bagged our first assist thanks to our spotting mechanic. We spot another enemy. Unfortunately, these matches I still no enemies have already took flight, so we are currently only spotting enemy tanks. Okay, and we took down the only enemy aircraft that was in the air right now. Unfortunately, he killed us with a Maverick, so that's not the best, but yeah. Okay, we finished the first match with 2 assists and 1 kill. Unfortunately, only 1 enemy took flight this match, so we managed to kill the only enemy that we could, but obviously not the most entertaining match. Okay, we spawned for the second match. Unfortunately, being stock, the mobility of this vehicle isn't that great. So unfortunately we can't even help the team by rushing a contested cap point. So the only thing that we can do is actually play as an anti-air and try to do our best to keep our allies covered from enemy air threats. Okay, we did our only kill for this match on an enemy recon UAV. Again, not the greatest and not the funnest matches. Okay, we spawned for our third match. Let's hope that some more enemies shows up. There was an enemy aircraft that just crashed. Was killed by a Roland 3 missile. The missile from the Strela-10M are quite precise, but they are super flare happy. As soon as they see a flare, they go absolutely for it. They go nuts for for enemy flares. So enemies like the Su-25, the was just killed by by my ally. If you have to contest with an aircraft with a lot of flares, you basically are done. Obviously, the lack of radar doesn't really help. And we finish the third match with a nothing burger. We spawned for our first match. At the moment the first three weren't really that exciting. I hope for some more enemies to spawn. Okay, we have something in the air. He is still way too far to be able to lock him. I can see him in the third person view. I don't see him in the gunner view. Well, I just barely see it. It's 8 kilometers off. He's moving quite slow, could be a drone. As I said, it is incredibly flare happy, and we killed him. Now there is, yeah, it's a drone. It's 6 kilometers out. I hope an ally could kill him, because I'm afraid that he will kill me first if he sees me. I sent a missile myself, but it's already done by another Strela-10. We are currently sitting at 1 kill on that F100. And we finished the fourth match with a kill and a assist. Okay, we spawned for the fifth and last match. Okay, there is a drone that is basically done. And immediately a first kill on an enemy recon drone. Okay, we hit another enemy, and that it's a SU-7, that it's done. Here's another enemy. As soon as he peek, and it hit. Strangely, seeing that it's usually very easy to flare this missile. And it's another hit on the SU-25K. Let's see if this time, yeah, this time it's done. So despite being killed once, we managed to kill 3 enemies this match at this moment. 2 jets and 1 recon drone. And it's an kill on the SU-25K, another one. So at the moment we are at 4 kills. And it's a 5th kill on a Yak 3, a very easy kill. And even if we failed the mission, we were one of the best of our team with our 5 kills this match. Okay, so after the first 5 matches, what I can say about this vehicle is that when stuck, the Maneuverability, it's not that great. You are quite slow and quite sluggish. Armor wise, you basically have none. You have no way of damaging ground enemies, basically, except for a 7.62mm smashing in here. And the missiles are quite they're okay, they're not too bad. They track very well. They track much better than many other IR missiles, like the early Stingers or the Mistrals. Unfortunately, they are super easy to flare. It's very easy for an enemy like a Su-25 to flare your missile out of the way. But still, it could work okay as a missile anti-air system. This vehicle, the Strela-10M, was added to several nations in the last update. We find it in the German tech tree, right here. After the folder made by the Roland 2 and the OSA. Here, still at 10.3. At 10.3, it fits inside a lineup formed by the Puma, the TAM2C, and then the other SPAA. If you wish, with you could carry also the Leopard 2K. Otherwise, you can up tier it to use it together with the Leopard 2A4. I would say that, in my opinion, if you want to up tier it, it's much better to carry something like the OSA AK compared to the Strela-10M. You find also very similar vehicles that's already in the game since quite a while in the Russian tech tree. You find it here, the Strela-10M2. There are, as far as I know, there are basically no differences. You find it still at 10.3 after the OSA AKM, and in the Russian tech trees you could carry it with the T-72B and this T-72B 1989 and the OSA AKM. Otherwise, you can up tier it with the T-80B. Again, the same discussion goes for this one. If you want to up tier it, in my opinion, it's better to up tier the OSA AKM. You find the OSA, the Strela-10M, also in the English tech tree. You find it here, the Indian Strela-10M. You find it here folded with the Indian OSA AKM. Also here, you can carry it with the Challenger Mark II, and the TTD. If you wish, you can carry with you also the Desert Warrior. Otherwise, you can up tier it with the Vickers Mark VII. You find also this vehicle obviously in the Italian tech tree. Unfortunately, just like the OSA AKM, this anti-air falls a little bit in the nothingness because there is no 10.3 vehicles except for the OSA AKM with which it's folded. So you could either up tier the Dardos, carry it with you to 10.3, or you could either up tier the Strela-10M to work with the 10.7 lineup, where you have the RATP, the Leopard 2A4, and the VBM Freccia. Again, in my opinion, it's much better to carry the OSA AKM than the Strela-10M if you need to decide. Otherwise, you can use both, with the OSA AKM working more as a long-range first spawn type of anti-air, and the Strela-10M more of a short range second anti-air spawn if you need it. Anyway, despite the not super engaging matches, I really hope that you liked the video and find it informative. If you like it, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.